Welcome to Zoe's Treasures, where the vibe is vintage. Buckle up.
Hey everybody, welcome to Zoe's Treasures. I'm here today with my husband Noel. My name's Tracy, and we are bringing you all random items today. So I have nothing listed in the auction tab, but the bin is full. Good morning, Sean. How are you today? The bin is full, so feel free to shop. And other than that, I have two big shelves full of random stuff behind me. It is free shipping, so go ahead and you can bid to your heart's content and never have to worry about paying for shipping. Good morning, Michelle. I see a bunch of friends in here today. Hi, Sarah, piece of quiche, have no heirs. I see all kinds of people today. The list is getting so long I can't read it. Leslie's Little House. Hope you all are doing great for a Monday morning. Good morning, Donna. All right, yes, free shipping always now. So I have made the move to completely free shipping. Mondays used to be a little bit lower starts and like reduced shipping, but I still have pretty low starts. So very, very fair, definitely reseller prices, but you get free shipping. So, oh, thank you. I'm so glad you're here too. yes, dear 319. Everybody knows Sean. Sean is like a whatnot celebrity on here. All right, so let's get started. Let's do something. We're going to start off with something just fun and easy. Let's do a little, look at this, like a little champagne glass, a tiny little glass filled with some marbles. We're going to go ahead and get that one started. Just $4. Let me drop the time down. We're going to do 15 seconds, and that is up and running. A little glass filled with marbles. Y'all, I have so many raid trains coming up. I am so excited about them. I just signed up for another one. Thanks for looking at that. Battle of the Plain White Envelope. So I just thought that sounded like fun. I have no clue what I'm going to do. Sean, I think I saw your name on that list too. All right, check this out, you guys. I have researched, and I cannot figure out exactly what this is. I think it's some type of business card holder, maybe. I don't know, you could maybe put your phone on there. It is from Germany, so on the bottom it says made in Germany. It's porcelain, and it's the most adorable little bunny. He just looks so shy there. Possibly for a pen, I am not quite sure, but I thought it was absolutely adorable. That's going to run for $4 also. Up and going. That would just make the cutest. I wonder if you could put a phone on there, like you can use it you could use it as a phone holder. Check that out. Angel, you're having your third show. Congratulations. All right, and you guys, it's totally good to, you're fine to promote your shows during my show. I just ask that you don't spam. So do it once and you're good. So feel free, if you are a reseller and you want to throw your show in there just to let people know, feel free to do that. Good morning, Natural State of High. All right, look at this. If you like owls, how adorable is this one? Look at this little owl. It is a trinket box made out of shells. So I thought it was really cute. I came across somebody's owl collection at an estate, and so we got most of it. This is in great shape. None of these little shells are missing or anything. We're going to turn it this way so you can see it. And that is going now. I like that it's a little trinket box, so there's like a little hidden surprise in there. Thank you for looking at that one. All right, look at this piece of glass. How beautiful is this? I love the big like bulb bottom there. It does have a Ponto mark that's been pretty much smoothed out. Great ruffled top with the crimped edges. No chips or cracks on there. Let me get you a measurement. Beautiful piece of pink glass, about 4 3/4 inches tall. And that's going now. And of course, my husband puts a camera on me as soon as I turn around. Good morning, Southern Charm. And Southern Charm, that is heading your way. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, you guys, I almost forgot to tell you. So we have new tiers, so hopefully you'll see it. So I'm sure somebody will reach a tier level sometime during the show. But we got new graphics. I'm super excited about them. We renamed our tiers finally. I've been wanting to do it for months, and we have offered a special reward member show. So on the last day of every month, if you are in the top 3 tiers, you will have access to a rewards member only show. So that will be a show that I'll be previewing things that I have curated during the month. So you get first look at it, first chance to bid on it before it rolls out. So this is July 31st. The show is already scheduled. If you are already in the top three tiers, you should see that show already in the list. And what everything I'm collecting during this month that I would be actually selling in my curated shows for August, I'll be putting select pieces into that show. So you get first crack at it. Oh, cool. Oh, thank you for the birds. I love the little birds. So anyways, hopefully you guys can get to those tiers and get first crack at some really cool items. And think about it like this. Right now we have like 11 people. So we only have 11 people in those 3 tiers. So your chances of getting some good stuff at a lower prices because there's not so much competition. So, all right. We have a Bielik, sugar and creamer. I love Bielik. This is Irish. Porcelain from Ireland. It is Irish. It usually has those clovers on there. It does have that Bielik mark on the bottom. There are no chips or cracks. So you get the sugar and the creamer. And look at the handle on this. It's like a vine. It is so pretty. The sugar, I just want to call out, it's not something that's wrong with it, but it does have initials there. So it was personalized at one point. Very well done though, in gold lettering. And that is up and running for the set. You get the sugar and the creamer. Thank you so much for sharing this. I appreciate it. And thank you for looking at that one. All right, look at this piece of carnival glass. I don't know why I'm doing so much glass this morning. I like this one because it's such a bright green on the bottom. I mean, look at that for carnival glass. It's usually more of a bluish color. This is a gorgeous green, but then you have that great carnival glass at the top with the iridescence. It is a little pedestal bowl. No chips or cracks on there. Or flea bites none that I'm feeling. 5.5 inches in diameter, stands just under 4 inches tall. And that's going now. Thank you for your bid. And Southern Charm, thank you so much. All right, this is pretty simple. It's totally different than glass. But it is a little wooden chair. So if you are a collector of dolls or teddy bears, or even can be creative to put something on there, I thought it was really cute. So we're going to go ahead and do that one just for $1. And that's going now. Thank you so much for your bids. I thought it'd be a cute one, like dolls, teddy bears, I don't know, maybe even like teacups or something if you want to get a little unique with it. Southern Charm, thank you very much.
On its way to you.
We have a bowl here. Oh, a plant. See, I always just need to leave it up to you guys because you all have the best ideas. Look at this bowl. I just love this one. This is, hold on, I'm trying to read it. I'm pretty sure it's from Japan. I'm thinking that's what that tag is. And it's upside down. Let me turn it so you can see it the right way. There you go. Look at how beautiful this is. This would be a great bowl to actually use. It's functional. Or you can just use it for a piece of decor because it is so gorgeous. No chips or cracks. It has these little like crimped spots going all the way around. And that is the tag on the bottom. And that is going now. This is like crooked and it's bothering me. Thanks for looking at that one. Up next, we have two Department 56 items. They're going to go together. So they're going to go together. So we have, first off, and this guy's lighter. The little duckling here is lighter. They're in great shape. No chips or cracks that I can see. They do have that like rough feeling to them. And you've got this little chickie, and it does say Department 56 on the bottom. And then you get the bunny too. The bunny's a little bit heavier feeling, but you get the cute little bunny. Again, he has that rough texture to him, and he also has his Department 56 tag. I love the little chickie. It looks like one that just hatched, just trying to learn how to walk. I do not have the original boxes, but those two cuties are up and running. Thank you, Daisy Lane. So I was saying we have a plain white envelope. I'm in the plain white envelope. Daisy Lane, thank you so much. Battle of the Best this Sunday. I'm actually traveling. I'm going to be on my way to Dallas. So I picked a time slot that was after I arrived in Dallas. But you have to have a battle item that fits in a plain white envelope. This really stretches your mind trying to think of like what kind of battle item can you have? Oh, you're in Texas too, Discover Treasures? Whereabouts in Texas? Okay, up next, Fort Worth area. Cool. Oh, thank you so much, Shirley. We have a little crackle glass pitcher here. This one is green crackle glass, and it does have a clear applied handle to it. And what I really like, look at the spout is like on the side. Normally the spout is straight across from the handle, but this one is on the side of it. No chips or cracks. There is a Ponto mark that's fairly smooth there on the bottom. And that's going now. And this is a smaller one, smaller pitcher creamer, 3.5 inches tall. Southern Charm, congratulations.
Thank you.
So if you've been in the last few shows, you have seen, I've been bringing out this amber glass because I got a huge collection of it. So I've got a few more pieces today. We have the large compote here. It would be a great fruit bowl. You could just decorate this up in so many different ways. It is in mint condition, no chips or cracks. These are the coin, it's Fostoria glass, and this is the coin pattern. So you've got like the Liberty Bell, the eagle, the torch, various like American type symbols on there. And this is a really good size one. Nice, heavy, thick glass. Isn't it gorgeous? It stands 6.5 inches tall. It is 8.5 inches diameter. It does not glow. None of the amber glass from Fostoria in this pattern glows. Thank you so much. Let's do another. I've got some more that I'll bring out, some smaller pieces too. But these are really fun. So I just picked these up and I was really excited. So this is black and white milk glass, salt and pepper shakers. They're in mint condition, hobnail pattern on both of them. They are just in perfect condition, and I just love the contrast between the black and the white, and also being in the salt and pepper shakers. I do not see a maker on there. I looked it up, but for life of me, I cannot remember who it was. And that set is up and running. And they are in great Great shape. Oh, sorry. My husband's like, he's like, oh, I changed the camera and I didn't even realize, and I'm picking it up. Thank you so much for your bids. And Betsy stuff, that's going to you. Congratulations. And you've unlocked the hummingbird tier. Congratulations. And this is some of the first times I'm seeing the graphics in the show, so I'm kind of excited. There we go. Look at that. All right. I have another glass pitcher. This one's a lot taller. And this one is called Thank You. That was, it's all my husband. He makes all my cool graphics. So I've been wanting to change the names for a long time, but we haven't, because we've just had to find time where my husband can do all the graphics at the same time. And we finally found time. So, all right. So this is hand blown glass. It actually has the original tag from P&B Glassworks out of Virginia. And there's a little story there about the Glassworks. But it is a like a plum, purplish color glass. I love that it has that little thumb holder, the place to put your thumb up there. Applied handle, no chips or cracks. Just beautiful. You can kind of see some bubbles in there. There is more of a rough Ponto mark on the bottom. And it is 7.5 inches tall. And that's up and going. Perfect condition. Still, I don't know if you would consider that new old stock or not, because it has that tag on there, but I doubt it's ever been used with the tag still sitting on it. And Daisy Lane, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Y'all, Daisy Lane is a somewhat new seller, a few months in. And if you have not seen her shows yet, she's another one of the up-and-coming, killing it sellers. Like, she's just hustling all the time. Great shows, great stuff. And she tells stories, and I love it. Like, just all kinds of, not like fairy tale stories, but like tells stories about the products and about her life, and just great show. So I would highly recommend if you are not already familiar with Daisy Lane. All right, we have a pair of these I'm going to put together. I have a lid. Let me go grab it. I have the extra lid. I've just washed it and forgot to grab it. That lid made me remember I have like 5 more items sitting over by my sink that I had washed up last night. All right, so we have a pair of these, same Fostoria glass. They're like candy dishes with the lid. Both of them are in mint condition, and you've got those coin dots going around both. I really like the, it's not ruffled, oh my gosh, scalloped edges along the top. So you're going to get both of them. We're going to turn it this way so you can see them in the camera. And they're nice, good, thick glass. And they are up and running. You get the pair. Thanks for looking at those. Let's take a look at this one. This is more of a unique shaped base. This is porcelain, but it's very, very light. Like, surprisingly, the weight of it was surprisingly light to me. But I love the flower pattern on there. Just so pretty. Almost kind of a mix between French country and granny core. I couldn't quite place where it should be. No maker's mark on there. A little bit of dirty on the inside, but nothing that a quick wash wouldn't fix up. And that is up and running. It is 7 inches tall. Thank you so much for your bids. And Jamie Jam with the first purchase. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Up next, we have one of those carved wooden birds, and it is so pretty. And I had to include it since we switched all of our tiers over to birds. I'm like, how fitting that I put a bird in today's show. So we have this bird, and the coloring is just gorgeous. I am not sure what kind of bird this is. I mean, it kind of looks like a duck, but I'm not quite sure if it's a duck, just because of the multitude of colors on it. and it's sitting on a little wood log. It is wooden. So it's a full wood piece. And that is up and going right now. I turn it that way so you can see it. And it is about 5.5 inches tall. Thank you so much for your bid. Daisy Lane, congratulations.
Thank you.
Y'all, if you're just joining, it is free shipping. So we have made this switch over to free shipping. So you can take the $9 or so you would spend, and you get to buy stuff that you get to keep instead of shipping today. All right, so we have a beautiful little pitcher creamer. This is Nippon, so antique piece here, early 1900s. There is a little chippy, so I am going to drop the price down than what I had originally thought, because there's a little chippy right there. You can kind of see it right above my finger, but it's a gorgeous scene that is all hand painted. Beautiful swan on like a little like lake there with the tree. So absolutely beautiful piece of history. And we're going to run it for just $3 because it does have that tiny little chip. So where you're looking at it now, the chip is in the back. So it's on the flip side of the picture. Southern Charm, congratulations. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to run these next two pieces together. So we have two owl pieces. So first off, hold that guy there. So we have, this is, I'm pretty sure it's ceramic, the way it feels and the weight. So it's a ceramic owl, a white owl, nice texture to him. Look at those piercing yellow eyes. No chips or cracks. And then we have a glass piece here. At one point, there may have been a base. I'm just assuming there may have been a base, but it stands just fine on its own with the little votive behind it. But it is an owl sitting on a, I don't know, like an old, just a tree with not that many leaves on it. So it's really pretty piece. Nice thick glass piece. And we'll put both of those up there. And those two pieces for $10. And those are going together. Is Tim looking for owls? Is that it? Is he looking for some owl pieces? Thanks for checking those out. All right, we have another little creamer pitcher. Oh, he hates him. Does he really? Oh my gosh. I mean, that's not surprising. I've met people who don't like owls. I have, so little known fact here, we're going to get a little personal on whatnot. I have a large owl tattoo, like my whole right calf, the whole back of my leg is an owl tattoo. So I better not, if I ever meet y'all, I won't wear shorts so he can't see them. Can't see the owl. All right. We have a gorgeous, another little creamer pitcher glass. This is like cranberry colored. This one does have a clear applied handle, rougher Ponto mark on the bottom, no chips or cracks. And I kind of like how it looks like it's stretched up. Like you can kind of see the lines going up there. What are we? Nope. Oh, I have to. Okay, well, yep. Michelle says so. I got to do it. 5 inches tall. And that's going now. Thank you so much for your bid on that. Daisy Lane, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
What are we going to do next? Let's do this piece here. So this is a little glass candy dish, and I just thought it was unique. Now it's clear, but clear glass just means you can use it year round. You don't have to, it's not a certain color. You don't have to match your decor. It blends in with everything. So it is a candy dish, or it would look really cool if you put some type of little fairy lights in there and have them twinkling out. That will look really cool. But I like how it has like the ridges going around it. Very decorative. And then there is just a tad bit of color on here. Just a very, very faint purple on the flowers and just a very, very faint green. Almost you can't see it. Oh, do you buy owls just to torture your husband? I kind of love that idea. My husband, I had this, I'm going to run this in 1 second here, but I had, what was it? At one point, wax Elvis candles that I got at an estate. I ended up selling them. Pair of clear glasses with good, there you go, Eye for Beauty. Exactly, that would be gorgeous. And so these wax Elvis candles, they're about this tall, freaked him out, hated them. So I would like torture him with those. All right, we're going to go ahead and run this piece. No chips or cracks. It is about 6 inches tall. And it is up and going. Y'all, Eye for Beauty, who just wrote in there to pair it with some colorful accents, that's another seller on here. If you want a an educational, mellow show, he is your man. Super knowledgeable about the products. We go in, my husband and I will just kind of like join the shows just to learn stuff. Well, you were talking about something yesterday. You're talking about hens on the nest. I learned so much about hens on the nest yesterday. All right, let's take a look at some other stuff here. We've got this cute little, I think this is a butter dish. Correct me if I am wrong. Order. I cannot, Jamie, you'll have to cancel, but go ahead and I'll honor your cancellation, but you need to cancel from your side, okay? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is a butter dish. I think it's adorable. It is so cute. How adorable will like some little candies or some of the little miniatures in there be? It is clear glass, really pretty pattern on there. Oh, there is a little chippy. All right, so I'm going to do this one for $1 because I just saw a chip on here. So there is a little chip right there. So we're going to do it for just $1. And then you've got your little dome on there. Rerun the amber coin dot. I absolutely will. Do you know which one you want? I have the large one and I have the two. I have a few. So I have the large one, which I'll rerun this one. And then I also have a pair of the candy ones. So I'll just do them both, and then hopefully I'll cover whatever it is that you're interested in. All right, so we're going to run this little butter dish because I did see that little chippy on there. We're going to do it for just $1. It would still be a fun piece to put some little decor into. And that is up and going. Southern Charm, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll rerun this one. Then I have some other coin dot we'll run too. So this is the large like compote or fruit bowl, all kinds of uses. No chips or cracks. Nice, big, heavy, substantial piece of glass. And remember, free shipping, so you don't have to pay at all for the weight. You can buy the heaviest things that we offer. Beautiful coin dot. And each of the coin has like a the eagle, like an American type symbols on it. Eagle, Liberty Bell, flag. And that is up and going. Thank you so much for your bid. This one stands 6.5 inches tall. Oh, it would be gorgeous in green. I think they made them in green. Oh, you want my sign? Yes, I will sell the sign. Everything's always for sale. Thank you, Doris. This is heading your way. Double check on your payment on that for me, please. I just got this sign. Like, I literally just got it. This is it's not antique. This is probably like a Hobby Lobby sign. So I just bought it, Antique Fair Flea Market. I was just using it for decor. Let me give you a measurement. It's a fun sign, especially in our business here. 2 feet long, 1 foot high. Well, let's see. I can run this for, I'm going to have to run it for $12, but I will run it. It is, I think it's a wood. It feels kind of smooth. Up and going if you are interested in the sign. Oh, and it has like a string here, plus it has metal hangers to hang it, so you can hang it either way. or you can sit it on a shelf like I did. And Volumes of Vintage, that is going to you. Thank you so much. Put a tag on it.
Thank you.
That is a pretty one. And you have unlocked the Hummingbird. Let me take a look. Oh, I don't see it. All right. Okay, we're good. I thought I saw a payment thing come up. All right, this is so cute. This is a little more modern, but it is brand new. And I thought it was adorable with the turtle on there, so I was going to include it. So you get the little like charcuterie board. It comes with a little knife. It is metal. It's not real silver. I'm sure it's some type of plated silver. Never been used, brand new. And I just thought it was an adorable little piece, especially if that is your style. We're going to run that for 7, and that is up and going. And that is, just in case you need a measurement, to the tip of the head, it is 10.5. The board itself is about 8.5. Daisy Lane, thank you so much.
On its way to you.
And I have this piece, and I have a couple other pieces I need to run over and grab. You've unlocked the Hawk tier. Congratulations. And if you are just joining us, we do have something new. The last day of every month for the top 3 tiers, that is Cardinal, Hawk, and Owl. You will be automatically invited to our rewards members show, where we will be showing for the first time anything I curated this month for upcoming shows next month. So you get first crack at it. That is already listed, and it is listed for the last day of the month, so you should be able to see it. Let me flip this the right way. Okay, so we have this gorgeous ceramic piece here. This is so 70s. I almost kept this one for myself. I love the coloring on this. It is a ceramic piece. You could use it as a tray, or you can add some type of hanger. It does not have a hanger. There is a tiny ridge, but I don't know if I would trust that ridge to hold a nail. I will run the other coin dot too, absolutely. So we're going to go ahead and run this. No chips or cracks. Oh, there's no chips or cracks, but there's like a little scrape. If you can see that from the top, right, that little white dot's a little scrape right there. And it is 13.5 by 10. And that's going now. So Doris, I'm going to run the other coin dot for you. Thank you so much for your bids. If you're interested, I have a huge collection. Let me know what you may be interested in, and I'll go grab it.
Thank you.
Red Thread Vintage, thank you so much. Isn't that absolutely stunning? I just love it. That is totally my style right there. Much to my husband's dismay, that is my style. I found the coolest retro stools, like bar stools, straight out of the 70s, bar stools, plastic tops, the whole bit, and he would not let me buy them this weekend, and I was very upset about it. They were gorgeous. I love the floral too. All right, so we're going to run this coin dot. So there are 2 of them, so you're going to get a pair. They're candy dishes. No chips or cracks. They're both in mint condition. They're exactly the same. And those are up and going. I have, let's see, 2 other pieces of coin dot right now that I've pulled. And then I can pull some more if you're interested. Doris, thank you so much. That is heading to you.
Thank you.
Let me show you what else I have right here behind me with coin dot. So we have these. I am guessing these are candle holders. I'm not 100% sure. They look like they're a candle holder, but they also look like they could be a small goblet of some sort. But I love them. They are in mint condition. And you've unlocked the Blue Jay tier. So we're going to run these 2 candle holders here. They are up and going. We'll get that camera switched so you can see them. They do stand just a tad over 3 inches. And Doris, thank you so much. I have one other
you.
coin dot that I have pulled for today's show. We'll go ahead and run this one. This one's an ashtray. And even if you're not a smoker, bowls, I will look. I probably do have some type of bowls. I'll run this one first. So this is an ashtray, but even if you're not a smoker, ashtrays are so great for trinket trays. And who was it? I was in some seller show the other day, and she says she collects ashtrays and she's never smoked. Unfortunately, I do not have any flower frogs. Those are so hard to find lately. We're going to go ahead and run this one. And that is going now. This is a good substantial piece of glass. Let me go see if I have any of those bowls.
And Janelle, thank you for your purchase.
Thank you so much for your purchase. I do have 3 different types of bowls I can show you. So bear in mind, some of these may look dusty. I've been working my way through the collection on cleaning them. So I do have this bowl. This is a larger like console bowl. Nice and thick. This one is the same Fostoria. No chips or cracks. It is in perfect condition. 7-inch diameter, about 3.5 inches tall. And that's up and going. That is a beautiful one. Thank you so much for your bid. And Doris, thank you so much. Everybody keep in mind, if you are just joining
Thank
us,
you.
we have free shipping, so you will never pay shipping. All right, so we have another one. This bowl has a lid, so I'm not sure if technically it's a candy bowl or, it's definitely not like a cereal bowl, but I like that it's a little bit shorter, and it's really cool because it has the emblem up there at the top. It is an eagle right there at the top, so just like the other emblems. Again, no chips or cracks, mint condition. It is all part of that same Fostoria set. And that is up and going. And thank you, Doris. I have one more piece I pulled, and then we'll switch it up and do some other type of items.
On its way to you.
This one does need to be cleaned yet. I haven't got to washing this one yet, but it is still gorgeous. Mint condition, just like the others. So it is a bowl, but it has that pedestal base to it. And it is in perfect condition. And it has the same type of lid as the candy bowl, just a little bit bigger. It does need a good cleaning. I'm almost embarrassed to show it because I haven't got to clean it yet. And that is up and running. Thank you so much. It is a great collection. Doris, too, if you're interested, thank you so much. If you are interested in buying more of this collection, I have probably 40 or so more pieces in that collection. Send me a message. I'd be happy to work out like a deal with you and do like a larger bundle or something if you're interested. Definitely no pressure, no obligation. All right, let's look at some other stuff. Check this out. How cool is this? I got 2 of these in today, or not today, the other day. This is glass, and you can see it has that like milky color to it. It's not milk glass, it is clear glass. And you can see how it gets clear up here at the top. And I just thought this was so cool. It has like a star pattern on the front. No chips or cracks. 9 inches tall. And that's going down. Thank you so much for your bid. And Southern Charm, this is heading your way.
Thank you.
How about a piece of Williamsburg pottery? Doris, you unlocked the Cardinal tier. Look at that chunky bird. He's so cute. That is a beautiful decanter, isn't it? I love the white. I had never seen those. They may be somewhat popular. I don't know. I've never seen one before. All right, check this out. Williamsburg pottery pitcher. This is in great shape. Besides needing to be cleaned a little bit, there is nothing wrong with this guy. Absolutely beautiful. Of course, on Williamsburg pottery, it always has that gorgeous blue on there. And this one does stand just under 7.5 inches tall. And that is up and going. This will wash off. It just needs a good cleaning. And Daisy Lane, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
So surprisingly enough, it still has a piece of tape. Look at it, still taped shut. Okay, let me take my tape off of here so that my transportation tape to keep things in one piece. All right, so surprisingly enough, are the amber coin dot in your closet? I have some of them listed, I think, but not all of them. So I can send you pictures. And if you don't mind hanging out a bit, I'll go grab a couple more pieces for you in just a second. Also, Daisy Lane, have a great day. All right, so surprisingly enough, I had a blue one just like this, like 3 shows ago. And so I have another one now in pink. And I love it. No chips or cracks. This is probably a tad bit newer. This is not pink depression glass. This is not from the 30s. This is probably 80s, I'm going to say. Maybe even early 90s. But it doesn't make it any less beautiful. And it is a good size. It's about 8 inches across. And that is going now. I love all the texture and the appeal of the, look at that, how pretty that looks from the top there. And Lesmick, first purchase, congratulations. You've unlocked the hummingbird. On the hunt for a dog on a nest salt cellar. I do not have that. If anybody in the chat is a seller and you can help Kim, if you have that, please send Kim a message and let her know, or him or her know. All right, we have a teapot here for my teapot collectors out there. And I just love the flower. And I like that it's the same flower, but you have different views of the flower on either side. Let me make sure there's no chips or cracks. No chips or cracks on there. A little dusty, but it is in great condition. And that is going now. If you are a teapot collector, that's a good little find. And Southern Charm, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, this one's really cool. So this is definitely an antique piece here. So you get 2 pieces of glass. I'm pretty sure it's flashed glass. I'm not a glass expert. I'm taking an educated guess that this is flashed. However, this is a little trinket dish. No chips or cracks, in mint condition, has little feet down there on it, little glass feet. And on the top, it says, "Good morning, how are you?" And on the top, it says JW 1915. So it's kind of like etched in there or engraved in there. You can't feel it. It's nice and smooth. So you know this is at least 100 years old, this little set. And it comes with this little glass. Gorgeous, gorgeous pattern on there. And this one says Linford on the side. Is that your initials? See, this was made for you. Okay, wait, it says Linford on one side and then Charlton something. I can't quite read what that says right there. So, all right, so we're going to go ahead and run that set. Definitely an antique set because, hey, there's a date right on it. We know it's from 1915. We're going to run it for $10. Beautiful little set. Turn it like this so you can see it better. Hopefully. Maybe not. I don't know. And thank you so much. God Loves Ugly. Thank you. And I think that's the first purchase.
Thank you.
It flashed so fast on my phone, I didn't quite catch it. Free shipping. Yep. Today, every day, free shipping. All right. So, yeah. So the money you're spending on shipping, all you got to do is swipe and you get free shipping. We have a beautiful Carnival glass sugar and creamer. Now, I'm going to show it to you. This is actually a 3-piece set, but the third piece, I kind of added in there. So we're improvising a little bit here because that's what we do. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. So we have the sugar bowl. It is an open sugar bowl made that way. The lid is not missing because there was not one. It is the grape and leaf pattern Carnival glass. So you get the sugar bowl, no chips or cracks. You get the creamer, which I love the pedestal creamer. These are so elegant looking to me. Again, no chips or cracks. And then I put this tray in there because I think this is the bottom to a butter dish, but it is the same glass, no chips or cracks, and it makes a gorgeous tray for your sugar and creamer. So I thought, you know what? Let's make the best of a situation. And we're going to go ahead and put all 3 pieces together. And that is up and running. Thank you for looking at that. How about a piece of milk glass? I keep hearing conflicting things. I hear milk glass is back, milk glass is on its way out, back and forth. All I know is that milk glass is absolutely gorgeous. So here's a large milk glass compote. And while this is running, Doris, I did not forget you. I'm going to go grab a few more amber dot things. This is a grape and leaf pattern and no chips or cracks. I don't know who makes this one. There is no mark that I can see on there. But it is a really good size. Let me just give you a quick 9-inch diameter on that piece. And that is up and running. Well, that's going. I'm going to grab a few more amber dot, coin dot amber pieces here. Thanks for taking a look at that. All right, so we're going to do these two together. These do need to be washed. Any daisy and button items? No, I'm sorry, I do not have those. Kim, we're just striking out. Everything you're asking for me, I feel like I just can't deliver today. I am so sorry. But please, anybody in the chat, if you are a seller, if somebody asks me for something, if I say I don't have it, please feel free to message that person. I'm okay with that if it's an item that I do not have. Because you know what? If I don't have it, I don't have it, right? We have some more of these. These need a good washing. Again, I just went and grabbed them. So please give me some grace on the washing here. I have not got to these ones yet. Maybe 3 is a charm. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. So it is the same Fostoria with the coin pattern. This one just has a little string. They just need a good washing. There are no chips or cracks. I am not exactly sure if these are vases or what they were used for, but we're going to do both of them together for $10. And they're up and running. How many of these do I have? I think I have 6 of those. Hold on, let me count. Maybe just 4. 4 total. I have 2 more. All right, thank you for looking at that. Okay, how we good? Yeah, exactly. All right, so I have candlestick holders too, and I have tall ones. So if this candlestick holder isn't your style, I also have like the tall, skinny candlestick holders. But we have these. What I like about these is you could flip them the other way. So you can use them either way. No chips or cracks. The only thing that they need is a cleaning. And the pair is up and running right now. Absolutely. Those 4, no problem. Just let me know. I'm just going to put them on my table. I do not have Kelly. Thank you so much. That is heading your way. I do not have any other CoinDot colors at this time. I just happened to come across an auction that had a huge collection of this, and I was able to pick up the whole amber collection. And let's do this last one here. This would be my last CoinDot for today. We have beautiful salt and pepper shakers. I don't know why I love glass salt and pepper shakers. So they're the same Fostoria. They're in really good shape. I have a feeling that these were just display pieces and never actually used. And those are up and running. And Kimberly, thank you so much. And that's a first purchase for you.
On its way to
Right.
you.
I have a few more pieces I have not shown you yet. Can you show the tall CoinDot candlesticks? Absolutely. I'll go grab those. All right, so here's the candlesticks. I have not yet cleaned these, but they're not as dusty as the other ones. These ones are absolutely beautiful. They may have been used at one point. There's one little piece of wax that is gone now. So beautiful. They just have the CoinDot down here. It's very like understated, but they do belong to that same collection. And those are going down. And those are 8 inches tall. Southern Charm, congratulations. That is going to you. I did grab one more piece while I was over there at my table where I have these sitting. So this is an oil lamp that goes to that collection. And what's kind of cool about this, it's the exact same emblems, but the glass is just a tad bit lighter. Let me show you what I mean. So this one already sold, but if you put them next to each other, the glass is just a tad bit lighter. And I thought that was kind of cool, but it is the same collection. It does not have the top piece. No, I do not have any Carnival glass jars with the lid. But we're going to go ahead and run this oil lamp. And that is up and going. And this is a good size oil lamp. It's about 6.5 inches tall. I thought this was a little more unique too, just to have an oil lamp in with those glass collections. Sometimes you don't see that. Doris, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, what else have I not run yet? I do have Carnival glass. Moni May, I have Carnival glass sugar and creamer if you're interested. I'll pull those back out in just a second. Thank you so much for sharing the show. I appreciate it. All right, we have this little silver plated, I am sure, creamer. It opens, I guess you doesn't use it with your thumb. It opens up. This would look so cute with some flowers in it. There is some etching on the bottom, but my old eyes cannot read it. It is, I'm pretty sure, I'm going to say 99.999% that it is not pure silver, that it is more than likely plated. It is really pretty though. Free shipping for glass, exactly. And that is up and running for $4. It is unheard of right now. We do free shipping for all of our shows now. So we kind of started with just a couple, and now we're doing free shipping for all of our shows. I strongly believe it's the wave of the future. And Janelle, that is going to you. Thank you so much. So we are just getting ahead of the game and biting the bullet and going for it. So now we do talk a lot about free shipping, reduced shipping. We talk about all things. If you are new to me, welcome to Zoe's Treasures. My name's Tracy. I do a chat show for buyers and sellers every Friday morning at 7 a.m. I welcome you to come stop by, hang out with us for a bit. We do talk a lot about business stuff, selling, buying, just so a little bit of everything. But one of the topics that we always seem to land on somewhere is shipping in that conversation. Let's see, what are we going to do now? I don't think I did this plate. This is a gorgeous little plate, little decorative type plate. I have a feeling it's pretty old. There's some crazing and staining to it. No chips or cracks on there, but look at the colors and the birds. It is so pretty. It is saucer size, so like your bread and butter size. I can't read that mark on there. Made in, I absolutely cannot tell. It's gorgeous though. We're going to go ahead and run that for just $3. And that's going now. Folks do think that shipping is confusing. Actually, Whatnot has a pretty fair shipping. It's not as complicated, but I think we tend to make it that way sometimes. Southern Charm, thank you. The colors are gorgeous on this, isn't it? I think blues and oranges. I have a lot of my house decorated in blues and oranges, but I'm really drawn to greens. Lately, my color's been green. And speaking of green, we have this gorgeous bowl. I have a feeling that there may have been a lid because it's some type of turn. There probably had like some type of soup bowl. I really like it though. There's a tad bit of paintware, as you can see right up here. But it is absolutely just so pretty. I just love the green and the gold on this. And I like that it has a pedestal base. It's not just sitting like a bowl sitting really low. And that's going now. But if you've ever done, yeah, it could be. If you've never done it, I can see. And there's a lot with Whatnot that you have to learn. So I can see where it could be a little bit confusing. Absolutely. There is a seller on here, Living Bliss Vintage. She does some shipping type. It is not a chip. That is actually where like a spoon would have rested. So that is made that way. Thank you for asking though. I was saying Living Bliss Vintage does some shipping chat shows. She's really smart about that. She's been a seller on here for quite a while. So she's a good one to check out for shipping. Hodgepodge is another good one to check out. She actually has YouTube shipping videos. But Living Bliss Vintage, what I was trying to say is she says all the time in her shows, if you sell it right, it'll ship right. I don't know if that's accredited, if she came up with that or not, but she says it. So I'm giving her credit for it. And it's 100% accurate. Thank you so much for sharing this. All right, let's see. What have I not shown? Let's do, I was going to do just one. We'll do two things of marbles. I know there's a glower or two in there. I can't say all of them. There's maybe just one or two glowers. But they are just little cutesy glasses filled with marbles. These are good for junk jars. Just saying, we have a junk jar raid train coming up. All right. We do have a junk jar raid train. So Choco Dog 6 and I are hosting a junk jar raid train on August 2nd. Don't miss it. It is create a junk jar. So we're going to have some completed. We have about 7 or 8 sellers. And Red Thread Vintage, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We have 7 or 8 sellers and you get to create a junk jar, and we'll also have some already put together. A new term. So it was a new term for me too, but I'm here to say, I'm going to call it, y'all. Hold on. Let me put these down. I'm calling this junk jars are going to be the next trend on Whatnot. I'm just going to say it now. And when it happens, I'll be like, I said it. Junk jar, any type of jar, and you put your collectibles in it. And Choco Dog 6 says when she talks about them, she goes, you can display your collectibles and you don't have to dust them all because you just wipe off the outside of a jar. Now that's some incentive. That's motivation right there. Dragonfly, that is all my husband. He gets all the credit for that. So we are doing a junk jar. It's like a build your own vignette train, but it is create your own junk jar. So kind of fun. Let's see, what else do we have? I have 2 plates here. We're going to try to see if anybody wants these 2 gorgeous, gorgeous plates. I actually have the whole set. Well, not the whole set. I have probably 80 pieces of this in different pieces. So if you like this, let me know. We can talk. But this is Noritake. They're beautiful dinner plates. You can buy just 2. You can do a boho type place setting. So you get 2, no chips or cracks. Excuse me. And they are 10-inch diameter. Hello, Extending Grace. Eye for Beauty, your grandma has a set like this? And Tony, that is a first purchase. Thank you so much. Going to you.
Thank you.
If you like this set, send me a message. We can talk too. Like I said, that was from my personal set that I'm kind of switching out. I just have too much. Oh, the Dragonfly, thank you so much. Green 13, awesome seller, y'all. If you don't know Green 13, talk shows, seller, jewelry, watches, estate sale category, like miscellaneous stuff, definitely follow Green 13. But I did get the honor of being on his talk show. What was it, yesterday? Most fun I've ever had. I was a nervous wreck. Hopefully it didn't come through that I was as nervous as I was. But it was just great. Him and I are, not I want to say completely, we're very different types of sellers. And so it was really fun to talk to somebody with different opinions. Thank you so much for your purchase from the bin. Thank you, Southern Charm. So it was just great to talk about different opinions. And even though we say we're different, I'm more of a niche, slow, show you each item type thing. And he's a fast-paced liquidator, high volume. I don't know if liquidator, I don't know if that's the term he would use. High-paced, a lot of volume type seller. The core, I think, of the principles that we use are all the same. We just execute different. So I think a lot of the principles are very similar, but our execution is different. But it makes it interesting to talk about. All right, I'm going to do this one more time, and then I have a couple pieces while this is running. I'm going to go grab that I forgot that I had. So we have this gorgeous carnival glass set. You have an open sugar bowl. You have a creamer, no chips or cracks, and it's just an elegant. I just love the little pedestal. And then you have the base of a butter dish that makes the perfect tray to hold your sugar and creamer on. And that is running now. And thank you for looking at that. All right, I just went and grabbed a couple more pieces that I had sitting by my sink because I just washed them right before the show. So we have this picture, and I like this one. So here's a piece of green glass. I know somebody's asking for green coin dot earlier. Don't have coin dot, but I have this one. This is nice and thick, and you can kind of see, I'm pretty sure this is hand blown. Has a pretty decent sized ponto mark down there. Just a little bit of roughness to it. But you can see some bubbling in there. It's almost like this, I don't know. You can see the texture on the camera. A clear applied handle. And it feels pretty thick. I like the feel of it. And that's going now. And that is probably about 4.5 inches tall. Extending Grace Shop, that is going to you. Thank you so much. And you have got the Cardinal tier. If you are just joining us, we are starting something new. You missed your own show. Well, just hang out with us. It's okay. I love discounts. If you are just joining us, Cardinal, Hawk, and Owl are top 3 tiers. We are doing a members only show the last day of every month. You'll get to preview everything that I have collected during the month that I'm collecting for the following month's show. So you get first dibs. I'm going to pull from my 5 types of shows. So we'll have some primitive, some blue and white, some farmhouse, some cottagecore, and some French country for you to get first dibs at. So, but you have to be one of those top 3 tiers in order to see that show on your list of shows. The amber coin dot. Oh, sure. Let's see. Doris, if you can run the amber coin dot glasses when you get the time. Sure. I'm guessing, Doris, those are the ones that you wanted me to hold. I will run those. All right. So we have a gravy boat and underplate here. I picked this up thinking it was ironstone because of the coloring when I first grabbed it. It's a little light and it's not marked ironstone. I don't think it is, but it would look really great with an ironstone collection. No chips or cracks on there. And I just love like the light brown with the white. There was something. What did I see? There is a slight on this side, like a, so I said no chips or cracks. There's like a crack line. I'm not sure if it's a crazing line or a crack line. You can barely see it, but it's right there, but you cannot feel it. And that is going now. Okay, let me grab those for you, Doris. And thank you for looking at that. I have a pickle jar. Is that what this is? Is this a pickle jar? Is this what you're talking about? Wine glasses? I do not have. Do I have wine glasses? I may. I'd have to look. Silver and glass. I'm lost. We'll get there in a second. Doris, to use your coupon, you should just be able to copy it and paste it into your wallet. If you're getting your coupon from the rewards, you should just be able to click on it. $2.72. Oh, okay. You don't have the budget. We'll have to look at that one. If you're getting your rewards, if you click on it, it should go straight into your. Oh, the pickle caster. Yes. And that's definitely an antique one. That's a gorgeous one. I should have known what you were talking about. I've had that guy for a while because it's more expensive. It'll be there. I love discounts. I'm sure it'll be there for a while. All right. We have 4 of these. I'm going to just run all 4 of these together. I only have 4. So we're going to do all 4 together. I will wash them before I send them to you. They are the tall glasses, vases, glasses. I'm not exactly sure. It is a Fostoria with the coin dot. And you got all the various coin dot. You get 4. They're all in mint condition. Like I said, I'll give them a nice cleaning before I would send them. And they are going down. All 4 of them. Thank you so much for your bids. With free shipping. Yes, with free shipping. And Doris, those are yours. Thank you so much.
On its way to you.
All right. What is something we haven't shown yet? What am I missing? The oil lamp matches that too. Yes. I'm going to, you know what? Oh, ice cream parfait. Yeah. Oh, that probably would be what those are for, aren't they? Sometimes like some of the older stuff, I try to find out what they're used for. Sometimes I'm not 100% sure because we do things so differently nowadays, don't we? All right, I'm going to do this Belix set. And while I do this, I'm going to grab a little bit more of that amber collection. So we have a Belix creamer and sugar. It is an open sugar bowl. No chips or cracks. This is from Ireland. Beautiful piece. And look at that handle. I love the little viney handle. And that is running now.
And Lesme, thank you for your purchase.
I will be right there. I'm coming. I'm loading up here. I'm getting dangerous by carrying too much glass at one time. All right. Thank you, Lesmic. I appreciate your purchase there. Let me go ahead and get a label stuck on there so we know who it goes to. All right. We have another oil lamp from the Coin Dot. And look at this one. Look at that adorable little handle. Just carry it around. So this one is a little bit different than the last one, a little bit shorter, but it is the same collection. Total height is about 5 1/4 inches. Thank you for your purchase from the bin. And that guy is up and going. Look at that adorable little handle. I just love it. Thanks for purchasing from the bin. And Lisa, first purchase. Thank you so much. That's heading your way.
Thank you.
And you have unlocked Hummingbird. So this is another piece that needs to be cleaned, but there's nothing wrong with it. And I would clean it before I shipped it to you. But it is the pitcher that goes with that collection. And oh, I love the feel of this. This is just so nice and heavy. Actually reminds me of like a beer pitcher, but it would be great for iced tea or water. It is that same Fostoria collection. And the only thing wrong with it is it needs a good washing, which I will do for you. And that is up and running. These are all from the same Fostoria set. So they do all match. And Lisa, thank you so much.
On its way to you.
A couple more pieces from that set. Now I have more than just 2 of these. So I'm going to do 2 now, but if you're interested, let me know. I'll pull all the rest of this exact piece out. But we have 2 of the smaller bowls. I would guess for like fruit or ice cream. They are adorable. These are made without a lid, so they are just like they're shown. I'm looking for a solid white pitcher, coffee pot or teapot, flat, about 12 inches tall with a fancy handle. I may have one actually. Give me a second. Let me go pull it out. I may have something you're looking for. The fancy handle's throwing me. I don't know if I have a fancy handle. How many of these do I have total? Give me a second. I will tell you. I have 1, 2, 4. I have a total of 4 of those. So I have 4 of these total. So I'll run the first 2, and then if somebody's interested, we can run the other 2. Let's do this. All right, so these 2 are up and running. Thanks for your bid. And Lisa, those are going to you.
On its way to you.
I will go ahead and run the other 2 since there was more than 1 bid, just in case. These are the last 2 of these that I have. And these ones I actually did wash. These are nice and clean. I've already got around to washing these. So I have 2 more. They are exactly the same as what I just showed. No chips or cracks. And those are going now. as you guys are reaching your tiers, don't forget to go up and click on the crown. We do have coupons there. And Lisa, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I have these also. I have multiples of these, so let me show you what they are, and I'll tell you how many I have in case you are interested. I think these are called nappy dishes. I am not 100% sure. They are like little bowls with handles. So this is for a set of 2, but give me 1 second and I'll tell you how many of those I have, because I do have multiples. I have 10 total of those. So I will run the 2, but if you're interested in the 2 and want to buy a larger quantity, let me know. I do have 10 total of these. So after these 2, there'd be 8 left. And we'll run these 2. And they are up and going. So you get 2 of these. And Lisa, thank you so much. Lisa, just let me know. Throw it in the chat if you want more. I'll go grab some more of those, that exact style. I will actually grab some because I know, look like Doris may have wanted some. Let's have some fun. Let's do a set. Can you run 6 at once? I can. Here's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me grab the other ones. All right, so then that would leave 2. We'll run separately. All right, so I don't want to stack all of them. There we go. We're going to go like this. So this is 6 of them. They are all the same, no chips or cracks. So we're going to run 6 of them. Let's see. And we'll give you a deal on them. There you go. All 6 are up and running. And I will run the final 2. Yes, I will. And Lisa, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. And then the final 2. And you've unlocked the Cardinal tier. All right, so we have the last 2. And those are going now. And Julie, congratulations,
Thank
heading
you.
your way. I have some more. As long as you guys are interested, I'll keep pulling out some more pieces here. I have a sugar and creamer set. So it is the Fostoria. It's that exact same set. It is the creamer. There are no chips or cracks. And you get the little lidded sugar. And those are up and running. Thank you so much for your bid.
And Doris, these are going home to you.
On its way to you.
Thank you, Doris. All right, I pulled out 2 more. These are ones that I will have to clean, but nothing's wrong with them, just dirty. I'll wash them up for you. So we have the oval bowl. Doris, check your payment on that, please. Sometimes our banks get funky with us. All right, so it is the oval bowl. It is that same Fostoria collection. And that is up and going. This one, I'll give you a size on this. Lengthwise, it's 9 inches, 9 by 5. Lisa, thank you so much. All right, last piece of amber glass for today is another bowl, but this is a large, like, console bowl. Again, I will clean it. So this is a large console bowl, so it's very similar to that oval one, except that this one is perfectly round. No chips or cracks. It just needs a really good cleaning, which I will do for you. And that is up and going. Let me give you a quick 7-inch diameter on that. Those of you just joining, welcome in. We have, excuse me, we have free shipping today. We have free shipping every day. Steph, I agree. Lisa, thank you so much. That's heading your way. The things made nowadays just aren't as good as the vintage stuff. It's just not. As far as beauty and also construction and how long they last, I frequently sell stuff from the early 1900s. I mean, that's, 120 years ago. And a lot of it's in mint condition still. And it just surprises me that it can go through all that, but it's how it's made. The pitcher, the white pitcher that was asked for, I did not forget about you. Let me get something running, and then I will, I'm going to go grab that and see if you're still here. All right, so we have a milk glass bowl. I love this milk glass bowl. It is your fruit and vine pattern. Yes, thank you so much for waiting. I did not forget about you. No chips or cracks, gorgeous milk glass bowl. We're going to run this guy. Let me tell you real quick, 5.5 inches tall, a good 9 inches wide. All right, I'm going to run this for just a little bit longer to give me a chance to grab that. And that is up and going.
Julie, this is coming home to you.
On its way to you.
All right, this is the white pitcher that I thought of. Julie, thank you so much. That is heading to you. Let me put a label on that one. Other colored glass. I may have some other colored glass. Let me take a quick look while this is running. Are you looking for something in particular? Like bowls or like green? I know I don't have green. I have more like art glass, but give me a little more like direction on what you're looking for so I can try to pull out the right thing. Pink depression. Probably the only thing I do not currently have. Did I? Oh, I already sold that pink one. I'll look, but I don't think I have pink depression. But I'll look while this is running. Okay, so we have a fancy, to me that's a fancy handle. It's unique. White pitcher, or white coffee pot, teapot. When they're tall like this, I think they're coffee pots. There are no chips or cracks. Another one I just yanked out of storage and needs cleaning. With the lid, it's 10 inches tall to the top of the lid. To the top of the rim, it is 8 inches tall. So perfect condition there. Like I said, just needs a cleaning, which I will do for you. And we're going to go ahead and get that one running. Make sure. Yep. I always check the little spouts. Sometimes you find them and the little spouts have chippies, but this one's good. Let's see if I can put it that way. Oh, let me drop. I'm going to leave this at 20 seconds so I can go and look for other glass. All right, so that guy is up and running.
And Texas 2, this is going home to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
He says, we'll see if any of these are something you may like. Thank you, Texas 2. Let me write a label. We're actually... Okay, so I pulled out 3 different types of glass here. The first one is this one. I do not think this glows. Hold on, let me take it where it's dark to see if it glows. Hold on. Hiding in the bathroom. I'm not seeing glow on this, but we have a green glass ice bucket here, but it doesn't have to be used for an ice bucket. It comes with metal tongs. Now there is a call out, which I will tell you about. I'll read you the tag too. The call out is this piece here comes out of the hole. Now there's no chips or cracks, but if you see there's a little nut that holds that one there, the little nut's missing. A little piece of glue would fix that right up, but it's a metal handle, nice green. This says, this came from an antique store, Heisley Octagon Moon Gleam Ice Bucket with Tongs. No rust. There's a little bit of tarnish, but there's no rust on there. No, it's not rusted, but the handle has some tarnish. I will run this one. All right, this one I do have to start a little bit higher. Let me drop the time down. And there we go. That one is up and running. Thank you for your bids. And Southern Charm, that's going to you. Thank you so much. That's a beautiful piece. All right, I've pulled out 2 other colored glass items that I had in the back here. So this is a butter dish. It is blue. Do you love it? Awesome, good. You're welcome, Texas. Blue butter dish. I love the pattern on this. I'm just checking for chips or cracks. I have not photographed these at all, you guys. These were like just came right in and got put into storage. And I say storage, it's on a shelf in my back room. So I'm checking to make sure before I display them to you guys. But this is the base to it. I love the little sawtooth. So this one looks great. No chips or cracks, even around like where the base is. You know how it sits. And this feels good too. I'm not even feeling flea bites on there. So then you got that dome top, gorgeous blue glass. And this is a good size. Let me just kind of give you a quick, across it's about 7.5 inches. And it stands probably about 5.5 inches tall. And that is up and running. That's a beautiful piece. And Kimberly, that is heading to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I have brought another piece of colored glass. This one is like a hobnail bowl with your crimped and ruffled edge. It's looks like it may be a Fenton, but it is not marked. So I'm guessing on that one. Full disclosure, I am guessing, but it is beautiful. Cranberry glass, hobnail, ruffled edge, no chips or cracks. And that's going now. And I'll see if I have any more really quick of colored glass. Thank you so much for your bid.
And thank you so much for your purchase.
Thank you.
And she's here.
Thank you for waiting. Grabbed a few more really cool pieces, I think. This is all stuff I've just gotten in recently, so one of them's really unique. I'm going to show you a unique piece. Minmer, is that it? Good morning, Choco Dog. Thank you so much for your purchase. Thanks for your purchases from the bin, too. I appreciate that. All right. Some more colored glass. Okay, this is a unique piece. This is really cool. This is purple or like plum colored. It's very deep, deep purple. It is like a butter dish or a trinket dish. So it looks like a sad iron, right? Looks like a sad iron. It is all glass. Let me make sure there's no chips or cracks. So you have your lid. It's a flat lid. I'm actually selling this, so I'm about to run all of this. And it's not just glass. We just happen to get on glass. I kind of do a random. Today's random, but we happen to get on a glass kick, so we're going with it. Thank you, Southern Charm. It is exciting. And then you have the top here, or actually the bottom piece. Look at this design along the bottom. You have like these little like ruffles. It's so cute. I'm just checking for any chips or cracks. I do not feel anything wrong with this. Deep plum. I do know that this is a little more rare. We're going to go ahead and get that up and running. Let me give you a size real quick. So all the way across, it's about 9 by about 5. And that is up and going. So I love this, the purple plum color. Thank you so much for your bid. Let me get your tag ready for you. And Mikasa Vintage, first purchase. Congratulations.
Thank you.
If you were just joining, we are doing free shipping. We're just doing random pulls. I kind of went through a lot of what I have pulled out, but we only got on glass, so we're going with glass. All right, this one is a Fenton. I know that just by looking at it. Mikasa Vintage, unlock the Hummingbird tier. Also, if you are just joining, we do have new reward member shows the last day of every month. You, as long as you get to the top 3 tiers, Cardinal, Hawk, or Owl, when you hit those tiers, you will get, you will see on the show list a show on the last day of the month. So it's member rewards only, and you get a preview of stuff I have not shown that I had curated for the following month. So you get first crack at it. All right, so we have, do I have any Crocs? I may. Let me go look for you. I may have Crocs. Because I've got a whole section of primitive stuff I would have thrown my Crocs in. Let me go look. Fenton glass. So this is the blue dot. I'm not sure of the proper name of it. I'm not a glass expert. If I for Beauty is in here, he probably knows the exact name of this pattern. No chips or cracks. Ruffled, crimped lid. It is dirty. I do have to clean it. Again, was not prepared to show these. I just went and pulled them all out of my storage. Everything will be cleaned before I send it to you. And that is going. I'm going to see if I have a Croc in the back. Thanks for your bid.
And Miss Lisa, this is going home with you.
On its way to you.
She's on her back.
Thank you so much for waiting for me. I did find one Croc. I don't know if it's what you're looking for, but I found one. And Lisa, that is heading to you. Thank you. All right. We had a request for a Croc. This is the only Croc I have in right now. So it is a Croc. There is no lid. It says Royalton, PA, 1891, 1991 on that side. And then you have your blue flowers on the other side. It is signed on the bottom. That is the only crock. We'll go ahead and run it just in case anybody likes it. Glass on the bottom shelf. Hold on, let me see real quick. Somebody asked it. My husband said somebody asked about glass, and I am not seeing. Hold on, I'll find it. I'm looking. I'll find it. What is the glass on the bottom shelf? Okay, so everything except for this on the bottom shelf has sold. Let me put this up here. So I will show you this next. This is the only glass that has not sold yet from that bottom shelf. I ran out of space in my normal spot, so I started putting it behind me. We're going to go ahead and run this little crock here. 5 inches tall. Oops. And that is up and going. 6 inches across, 5 inches tall. And I have run the carnival glass, and then I also have some other glass I just pulled out. Some pretty colored glass. Thank you for your bid. And Southern Charm, that is going to you.
Thank you.
All right, so the only glass on the bottom shelf I had is this carnival glass set. So it is a sugar and a creamer, no chips or cracks. And the bottom tray is actually the bottom to a butter dish, but the top is long gone. So it has been repurposed to be a tray for sugar and creamer, and it just works. It looks perfect. We're going to go ahead and run that for $12. And that is going now. You get all 3 pieces there. Thanks so much for your bid. And Jennifer, thank you very much. It is going back on the bottom shelf, but this time with a tag on it. All right, let's see. I have 3 other pieces of glass here. And you unlocked the hummingbird tier. Oh no, your cat knocked your phone. I hope, were you trying to bid? Can you sell the Judy B. Solely, is that in the bin? You can buy it right from the bin. I am happy always to pull them out. But you should be able to buy it right from the bin. Is it not letting you for some reason? Let me know, but I can pull that out for you. I can always run it. Just give me a second to figure out what number it is. All right, so we have a frosted piece of glass here. Again, I do not know if this is Fenton or who makes it. There is no, well, there is a mark on here, but I cannot see it. Hold on, let me try to figure this out. There's a mark. Maybe Westmoreland. I'm not sure. We're gonna run it. There is a mark. You got it. Thank you so much. There is a mark right there. I'm guessing Westmoreland. Beautiful, no chips or cracks. Green satin. I don't think it glows. Hold on. Got to go in the bathroom where it's dark. Give me a second. No, it does not glow. I have a bathroom right here and it's totally dark. So, I got to go check in there. It does not glow, but it is still beautiful. And that is going. You can't say you ever shop from my shower, well, but I can go. You want to shop from my shower? I'll go in the shower and we'll sell from there. We're totally cool. I actually just put new shower doors in, so it looks good and everything too. And Lisa, that is going to you. Thank you so much. All right, let's see here. I got another little crackle pitchers. It's similar to the one I sold before earlier today. This one is blue though. It's a little crackle glass, applied clear handle with that little spout on the side too. No chips or cracks. Very smooth Ponto mark.
Never a dull moment with I love discounts.
And that is up and going. I do not have any jugs. Oh, you are in the shower. You're in the shower. Oh, this is okay. I have visuals now. I don't know if this is Tony or Lissandro, so I'm stopping thinking anything because I'm cross. I don't just no. I'm not going there. Extending grace. Thank you so much. This is going to you.
Thank you.
Either way, that gets me in trouble. I'm not. All right. Last piece of glass for today, you guys. While this is going good, and I would love to stay on all day, my husband has a dentist appointment I have to take him to pretty soon. So we're going to do this piece of glass. I don't think I have very many other pieces here. So we're going to do this, and we're going to go find somebody to raid. But let's go ahead and do this one. So this is a frosted blue glass basket. Again, I will clean them straight out of storage. No Ponto mark and no maker's mark. But we do have some like floral, like I can feel it going around. It's really pretty. No chips or cracks. It is about 7 inches tall and about 8 1/4 inches going all the way across. And that is up and running. Thank you so much for your bids. Oh, my hand's right in the way. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to see what other shows are on to go and bid. Thank you for your purchase from the bin. And did I miss? Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, Mamer, thank you so much. That is heading to you. That came up so fast. I had like 4 things flashing at the same time on my screen. All right, y'all, it's been a great show. I really appreciate it. I'm going to see who else is on. I can keep going, but I would love to keep going. I have a ton of stuff. Like I said, we have an appointment we got to get to. Please check out my other shows. I am switched totally to free shipping now. Do curated shows on Saturdays, talk show Friday morning. Kind of a random, we do flash sales and random polls on Friday evenings. And every Saturday at 4 is a curated show of some design aesthetic. Blue and white, primitive, cottagecore, farmhouse, or French country. All right, with that, let me see who is on. And we're going to go raid somebody. Let's look at vintage decor. Who is on in vintage? Oh, look, I'm on always. Let's go to East Coast Eclectic. I haven't seen Jody in a long time, and she is just so sweet. Let's go see Jody over at East Coast Eclectic. I think y'all are like her. Have a great week, everybody. She is great.
Thanks for joining us. Buckle up. See you next time